Ready, Bitsy? Okay, hello, I'm back again. This is early morning. And what I'm doing today is basically some quick dailies and stuff. I don't know how long I'll stay on. And I'm using Ravani of Saint Sip. I wish I would have actually came up with the names of the better names, but he's basically, Ravini here is a stamina Templar. And in theory, after reading some of the new notes coming out with the update, stamina users will actually be useful again. They were useful before, but over the last couple of years I've been playing almost always magic users because they're just better to play in most respects. So, let us see what I have. Place a couple of furnishings, recharge some weapons. I can do that later. That'll eventually do. That'll do. Maybe we'll go kill some bugs. Alright. First things first is go find something to do. And surprisingly enough, Somerset is still a useful place to find things to do even with this celebration gone. And we wait for the loading screen forever. Ah, here we go. Let's see if I actually need to charge any enchantments.
The noise, the chaos.
Nothing.
Is it strange that I find it comfortable?
Oh, that's best on going on about something. Down here we go to...
The Office of Divine Prosecution.
Let's see what he wants us to do.
To be free. We've seen a precipitous rise in the sale. No, the Divine Prosecution doesn't pay until the contract is...
So now we have to go wander over here to see this guy. Talk about the books. Basically, I'm picking up, we're going into the dungeon, burning books or something. Don't really care. Just as long as we're doing something. Now, normally I would not be doing mindless quests like this on more advanced characters. However, I have two problems coming up. One is this here. Where are we at? Yeah, dual weld. I decided to start making him dual weld just because of the upcoming changes in stamina. He already is proficient at two-handed in bow and one-handed in shield, but there isn't as much use for tanks nowadays. Also, I haven't actually, like I said, played stamina characters in a while, so I had to upgrade his armor and everything else. Okay, enough of that. The second reason we're here is our friend Baston.
Can I help you with something?
Because he is only level 15. And this guy here, my stamina Templar, is about the only character he can travel around with because most of my other characters do questionable activities that Baston would not approve of. In fact, Mary barely approves of some of them. That's why we can't wait for the new Khajiit companion.
Come, join me. I assume that You must... Manimarco spent his youth experimenting.
Oh, Trader's Vault. Great. It's a somewhat annoying place to go. In fact, I'll worry about going there in a few minutes. This is what I should have done. I should have ran over to the Undaunted area, because Undaunted questing, apparently with the worldwide achievements, or account-wide achievements, that's going to change too. I don't even know about the various rumors. I'll just look it up on PTS when it comes out and see for myself, but some people have been afraid it'll wipe away all your achievements, so grind them out now and get to level 10 while you still can. others say it's not going to be all that bad. Since any of the characters I want, except this one right here, of course, but any of the characters I want to have at level 10 Undaunted are already there. So I don't really see how they're going to penalize me by taking stuff back. In fact, where's this Somerset thing? Struck from memory. I'll keep it since he doesn't have a lot of quests, but I was going to completely ignore that and go here.
For those of us place these
Because my Undaunted level... Yep, I am at level 10. I don't need to bother with that. I have another character I gotta fix. But what I need to do is start picking up some of these,
You look like you could. Elden Hollow. Daedra are springing up
account-
like weeds in the
yeah,
shadows
achievements
of
for
the Elden
doing
tree.
each of
Must be
these.
something in the soil.
Wonder if there's a
Daedra
one or
tend to have
two.
a flair for- If the Daedra prove too much,
Two.
Your gear has suffered from the Volan fell. Then invoke the scroll. Did you get lost?
Okay, Bodenfell's not too bad.
If you want to compare Scott, we need you to head down into the cauldron. It's an old mine that a bunch of obsessed cultists decided to take over with their...
I'm not gonna mess with this one until I bring on my magic user. I may do that later tonight. In fact, I will do it later tonight and probably broadcast it, but I don't really know that dungeon well enough to try it with this guy right now. Okay, that having been done, let's go see what I have. Bodenfall, Eden Hollow. Okay, Eden Hollow I could do as I'm set up here. So let's go find the dungeon. Oh yes, I've definitely gotten out of the healer and tank role because I don't have quite... And the funny thing is I probably have better tank going on than a lot of people do with this particular character since he was originally built as a tank. Even toning down a bit of his tankiness, he's still sitting at 36,000 hit points. Okay, now for the sake of just purely picking up experience points for myself and Bastion back there, I'm gonna run over to Gold Coast. I rarely do these quests anymore because everyone, I'll kill the dark root, yeah, it's somewhere there. Everyone has all the equipment and stuff from here. You only show up here when you have an endeavor to kill a world boss because it's just so easy to kill here. So let's go do a quest that people have done 1,000 times before, but for whatever reason these things still generate a ridiculous amount of experience, especially when you have an EP scroll going on. I mean an XP scroll going on. Okay, the Wisp Mother. She's pretty simple to go kill off. Oh, I didn't actually take that. Oops. Sometimes you leave a little too quickly. I would have preferred going and getting the ledgers and stuff in that mine up there with the bandits, but the Wisp Mother is good enough, I guess. Okay, Bastion, get ready. We're doing this for you to get you up to level 20 in hopes that there may actually be use for him in the next year's theme. Seems like he'd be a perfect type to go wandering around a town with as your muscle. Yeah, Daedric. Oh, one great thing about having Bastion, after spending years with Miri there, I can actually get these bugs and he will not care. Just try not to kill bugs and stuff. Well, not so much bugs. Try not to kill rodents and snakes and stuff that always seem to, for whatever reason, throw themselves in my path.
They made their choices. So be it.
They're undead, Bastion. They don't really have a lot of choices to make. Wait, was that a... Yes, it was. Okay, stand there and guard. Screwed that up. Give it one more try and then give up. Got it. That was a lot harder than it usually is.
Stumbling across those things.
Oh well. Sometimes they're easier, sometimes they're not.
Taste our steel.
Okay, up here for the Wisp. Some ways she's actually tougher than the other one. That wasn't so bad, but sometimes she's actually more difficult. You don't manage to take her down than the one sitting in the main chamber there for some reason. I think it's because the boss in here relies on the zombies too much. Okay, this shouldn't be this barren.
That's the last of them.
Yep. This is kind of the reason why I like the other place better. You don't get a lot of treasure or anything out of these guys. You get experience points, but that's about it. Grab this. Right over there. One more. And you can see the reason why people are wanting more difficult content. I wouldn't advocate making everything more difficult, but as you can see, I'm here. Admittedly, this is an old character that's been leveled for a while, but I'm using about half my abilities. I would definitely be using bow and arrow rolling through here, just dropping people at will. And I'm still grinding through here fairly easily without much difficulty. You know, of course it's because we now have companions too, but I'd be doing other things if I wasn't just trying to get Bastion back there up to level 20 before I start taking on new characters or new companions. And I'm sort of
Victory is
working.
cruel. Defeat is worse.
And I'm also working on seeing what new armor will actually work with this guy. Currently I'm running this, which gives me more armor and health. I'll eventually fix that, but for right now I don't really have anything I want to do better. And I'm running Rattle Cage because of the damage it does. And I have Plague Break. It works better. Rattle Cage is a heavy armor, and that's basically what this guy does. And I just started running this combination.
For glory!
I do seem to like it because so far I can do a fair amount of damage quickly. And not worry about taking too much damage. I'm gonna see if I can replace that Rendo with something. I already have a bleed going with the whirling blades there. That's why the character's still kind of working on it. I don't think dual weld for this guy will be much of a thing. I think he'll be mostly two-handed when he's on the attack and sword and board when he's being a tank. And I am still queued, no less. I'd almost forgotten about that. For 9 minutes I've been queued. Now, admittedly that dungeon didn't take long, but it gives you an idea of how slow the Undaunted stuff is if you're trying to queue as a regular DPS like he is. If I wanted to queue as a tank, which I could legitimately do with a quick armor change, it'd be faster, but not that much faster. Now if I wanted to lie and pretend I was a healer, I'd have already been able to run both of those dungeons. And I suppose at the lower level, non-vet levels... Oh, somebody declined. Well, at least things are happening.
I know RK will well as promised.
Like I said, this was mainly to grab experience points to help boost my dual wield. As for championship points, once you've hit 1800, it doesn't matter. Really, it does not matter after you've hit 1800. Now, let's see what I can fix here with my dual weld. Hit that. That. See, I'm sitting on 83 skill points now. I have both two-handed and one-handed shield and bow maxed out. Oh, hidden blade. That's what we want. That's going right there. It's a nice ranged attack that causes bleed. It basically replaces blood crazed up here. There we go. It was a good thing that I checked in. Usually I was just going to leave this go to level 50. Still looking for a queue. Oh. Let's see. I guess I'll go to the other city and see if the arena's going on. Or if I can get a quest for that while I'm waiting around for this Undaunted to come up again. If I don't get the quest for the arena, I'm not gonna worry about it because I don't feel like at this time of the day trying to gather up enough people to go hunt down that cow in the cave back there. Arena, you only need about like 3 or 4 people, possibly. Oh, good. We can go to the arena. Come on, Baston. We got things to do.
Which are invaluable. I'm not surprised the Red Rooks tried to take control of the place.
Now, with any luck, there are people here. Yay, this will be easy. That didn't feel great. Oops, didn't need that. Accidentally switched. Almost got killed by not paying attention.
I need healing.
Well, that was basically me and that other guy while I was performing tanking duties. Yep, these have gotten easiest now. That one person, 2 people with their companions, and the companions are basically cannon fodder to soak up attacks while you're busy killing things. You can pull this off.
Akatage, and a well-earned reward it is.
And 107,000 EP, XP. Good job. I wonder what this did for my dual weld. Not bad, got that going. This gets a lot better in its morph. That was worthwhile going here. Unfortunately, any of the stuff I picked up here is might as well just dump on a NPC vendor because no one wants this anymore. So, I'm not gonna bore you all with much more. Still queued. I don't understand. Okay. Well, we're gonna sit around forever for that. I knew it was kind of earlier in the morning to go hopping on a dungeon with a DPS unit. But anyway, I'll finish off and do a quick run in Craiglorn, then we'll call it morning for now. Now, then I can go back to decorating my house in Panther Fang. Oh.
Let's hit the trail.
Whoa, okay. In Vodenfall, I may actually have to switch out to my normal fighting arrangement with this.
Get over here.
Yeah, I may have to do that. Oops. It'd be helpful. Then again, I may not have time for that.
Looks like we're adding more bones to these ruins.
Well, if nothing else, dual well is certainly going to be increasing. Oh, the damn lion did its lion roar. Well, as long as I can actually survive this, I guess I'll keep doing my dual weld here. Okay, we searched that. Where the hell did everyone else go? Places like this, you can lose people fairly easily. Thankfully, these guys don't seem to be focused on the need to kill everything in the place. They're only basically taking out what's...
Set it ablaze!
Pathetic. I'll have to do this myself.
Apparently I completed some endeavor.
Let's see how you handle this. Here it is. Cower before the rod of Kravar.
Yeah, whatever.
Isn't such a good idea. Time for a different approach. Awaken, my darling.
And now this thing. Well, that was almost bad. Well, accomplished all of that in one shot.
Poor Quintus. Always a little clumsy in his research, in murdering people, in relationships.
Come on, you. I need to talk to
You'll
you.
have to excuse me if I don't. We have a ways. Go on ahead. We're going to see if we...
I would think with two of us doing the quest, people would have slowed down just a little bit, but... Oh, my God. We have somebody at 2,900 CP points. I didn't even realize that. These guys are so efficient, I wasn't even realize what we were killing with that giant beetle in there. Okay.
You did it. Let me review. Almost definitely. My crew and I. It's an ancient. Is what it. I.
Okay, off we go. Unfortunately, since I'm doing the quest, these guys are just hauling ass. Fine. I'll let them eat up the... well, Faceless died. That's kind of what happened when you haul ass in there. Took that out. Anyway, our guy with nearly 3,000 CP points and died fairly quickly. He's a warden. All these wardens now. I realize that's a fun class to play. I know, I've got 3 of them. But it's like nobody else plays anything else. I at least try to see what other character classes can do. That wasn't felt real good. No, get out of that. Hate the fact that you can pop up so many other different windows when you're fighting. Oh well.
I came here. I can't believe the Guardian's Eye is nearly...
The Guardian's Eye. It's sort of a blessing and a curse to run with people that are this high level. You get through the dungeon relatively easily, but my god, it takes all the challenge out of it, especially when you're trying to do the quest. You have to haul ass to keep up with this guy. Oh, these things. Okay, defeated that one.
Stop! I may be fragile. Please, let me examine it.
Wait for Thera. Now all these guys are gonna haul ass out of here, but hopefully somebody will stay around just long enough.
Something's happening.
Come on, hurry up.
This doesn't seem right. That was unpleasant. Do you hear that? Like a scratching sound. Oh no. We have to get out of here.
Get out of here! Follow Thariah! I'll cover your escape!
And as we run. Unfortunately, if you're doing the quest, you actually have to wait for that. Thankfully, there's somebody else with me. Otherwise,
In my hands. I can't believe the eye is gone. After what I just...
if there isn't anybody, you're kind of screwed because it takes them about 2 minutes to go through all of that. They really, really need to fix that, or if you're doing a quest, you can sit here forever. Okay, now leave the group. Oh, I'm done with the group. Just get out of here then. Well, that wasn't so bad. Meanwhile, we're over here.
Careful. I hurry. Into the...
And we'll start the Craiglorn quest. I'll run through this real quick.
Right behind you, partner.
Mainly help Baston out here.
First they beat me bloody. Little goat.
I've done this enough, I don't need to hear his explanation of how they beat him up and tossed him over here. So, now we'll just head over here and do both quests. We're picking up the remains of the Argonian over there, his friends, or basically their dog tags. And then you go a little farther and you complete the Orcs quest. That's why you do both of these at once, and a lot of times if you do two quests, you end up having the endeavor or whatever to do two quests. This is the two. So you can do them both pretty much at the same time. And usually, there's a lot of wood you can harvest here. Usually. The only disadvantage with having Baston here is you can't pick up any Thieves Guild stuff. Which is okay, I guess, by me. I'm only running him on 2 characters and mainly to get his level up.
I refuse to be told food.
Oh, good.
Wait, you're not an Iron Hawk.
No.
You've got to help us.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Yes, it is. I'm harvesting the wood because I'm doing furniture in Panther Fang Castle, which you'll see eventually, and I really need the heartwood. Well, I don't thankfully have to do too much more furniture. Okay, so much for him. And the troll. Baston's getting some decent experience points. I've seen people set him up as a fire mage or fire DK knight. I think I'm gonna have to fix the mouse sensitivity on this.
Nice haul.
I'll do that after I'm done a few minutes here. Okay, there's usually, and here it is, more wood. Honestly, doing this 2 quests, you get money and stuff. Oh, potent incur. Great. You do it for the cash and prizes, but you do it as much for the harvesting because it's usually really good around here. It's sort of like a bonus almost. Burn this down. Avoid those guys. Unfortunately.
No remorse.
Well, that didn't take long. Grab this.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Don't know. Ah, another one of these. And yet, no heartwood. Oh, one more. More ruby ash. They're tormenting me, I'm sure they are. And at least we get a crab here too. Get this. Also, I harvest everything I run across now because you get the scrying leads for antiquities off of pretty much anything. Oh, finally, heartwood. Oh, what did I do? Like chop 10, 15 of these? That's not really going to be enough.
Courage brings victory.
Yeah, something like that. Pick up pewter. More of this. Can we get lucky twice? No. Didn't even get a good yield. Okay. If you happen to be doing this group of quests like I am here, don't make the mistake of running into the dungeon before burning this. And now we go up here, kill a couple of things in here, take the Agnar, and are done with 2 quests.
I don't fear dark places so much as the things that lurk in them.
After spending a year or so with Mary's comments and stuff, I've forgotten what somebody else is like. Even though I know a lot of people have him as the Dragon Knight mage who tries to heal you, I found he's actually really, really useful as a sword and shield type guy. At least the way I play he is. Because he'll come in there and take damage or...
Stones and steel protect me! The stones will not allow it.
I only wish I could stun half as well as the NPCs do. And then you got these guys with a beast trap where you've killed them and 5 seconds later you're still stuck there. I only wish you had beast traps like that. Took care of them. Yes, it was, comparatively. More loot. Yeah, I have to drop the sensitivity on this a little bit. Wonder what I did. Must have just
Let's keep
hit
our
it.
eyes open for a tavern where we can spend that.
Well, hopefully Bastion's get decent experience out of this. Because I don't normally go through and kill everything possible. Oh. Kind of wondering who they were. And I should be able to race right back to York and the Lizard and pick up my quest rewards. Load screen. Yay. Never get tired of this. Wish they would change some of the screens now so you get to look at different things. Finally. I've teleported places and gotten out of the load screen sooner. Better yet, I've been in Cyrodiil and gotten out of the load screen sooner. I go down through this route so I don't have to fool with people I don't need to, and I can quickly see that these guys have a chest and decide I want to fool with them. Okay, so much for them.
Nice haul.
Nah, just crap. I'm gonna sell it at a vendor.
Stop learning, you stop growing.
Oh, good,
Don't intend
finally.
to ever stop learning.
Thankfully, Bastion wakes up and gets a level. Well, at least part of that's accomplished. He's now level 16. Couple more to go, and eventually he'll get his ultimate. I have no clue what his ultimates do, but doesn't matter. Okay, stuck the pike out, the head on top of the pike. Grab this. A ring of martial knowledge. Oh yeah, and Bastion likes it when you find those things. Go see the orc. Give me my prizes. Thank you. Oh, steel tornado. Good. Improve that to level 4. And scattered leaves.
Yeah, Greta just fed them to.
And we're all done there. Let's see if Dual Welt did anything useful. Hidden Blade got better. And I will pop that since I'm using it. Let's see. Two-handed, I have all of these. But in shield, I have all of those. That's the only thing I don't bother with. All right. I'm gonna head back to Blackwood here, and I'm going to stop for a little while. I just wanted to get in something early and work on Bastion. So, everyone else, thank you for watching. I'll be on later. You can always comment, and I will actually read the comments and talk about them later. Thank you.